This is Dominic Holtz coming to you from Rome, Italy, with a word of hope for Thursday of the third week of Easter. Can I help? Is there something I can do to help? It's a question that often gets asked by children of their parents when the child sees the parent doing something that looks very grown up, very important, but really just more than a little beyond them. The father repairing the lawnmower in the garage, the mother sitting at her computer with a pile of paper, filing her taxes. Can I help? Is there something I can do to help? It seems at first there's nothing. The child just can't help. The work is beyond them. In the gospel today, we're told that no one comes to the Son unless the Father should first draw him. And that might make it seem like there's nothing that we can do to help to bring someone to Christ, to bring someone to life in the risen Lord. If it's the Father's voice, it's too spiritually grown up for us. It's too much for us. There's nothing we can do to contribute. Either the Father speaks and we come to the Son, or he doesn't, but we just stand by the side. Now, in the natural plane, sometimes it's true. Parents tell the child, no, there's nothing you can do to help. And other times, perhaps the parent gives the child something to do, but it's really just designed to keep the child occupied, out of her hair so she can get her work done. But every now and again, a good and clever parent comes up with something for the child to do, a way for the child to make a real contribution. Now, to be sure, in the end, it's the father that repairs the lawnmower. It's the mother who prepares the taxes. But sometimes the child's given a real way to take part in the father's work, in the mother's work, make a real contribution. When the Ethiopian eunuch needed someone to explain the meaning of Isaiah to him, in a sense he had already heard the voice of the Father. Many people had already read Isaiah and didn't seek out any further information. They thought they knew what they had read. But the Father's voice within the Ethiopian had told him already, there's more here. Find out what it is. And so when Philip was sent by the power of the Spirit to aid the Ethiopian, Philip made a real contribution by sharing in his own knowledge of the Scriptures, but more importantly, his own witness of the risen Lord. He was able to help the Ethiopian hear more fully what the Father had spoken within his heart. And so Philip really did help bring the Ethiopian to faith in Christ, even though fundamentally it was the Father's voice that drew him to his Son. So, brothers and sisters, we too can share in the work of the Father. Not because we can produce faith by our own power, that's the work of God, but because we too, like Philip, can share our experience of Jesus Christ with others. We can share our witness of the work of the risen Lord and the power of his Spirit in our lives, and in doing so, share in the work of the Father, in drawing us all to share in the life of the Son, and so by the power of the Spirit, be drawn into the mystery of God himself. And that, brothers and sisters, is a word of hope.